Welcome everybody to another Philippines food video.
Mark Weins.
Mark, what are you doing today, you Marky Mark boy?
Yes, Marky Mark. We just did a Mark Weins Indonesia video, and he's got some good food review. He's a very happy guy, so
Yeah.
we get to see him try some Balut and Kwek was in the title. So
He's like us. He loves food, except for bacon chips. Bacon chips are gross.
no, yeah,
We just ate them and I almost threw up.
bacon chips.
Ducky
Artificial
liked them.
bacon. He did like them, but Ducky's also weird.
He is pretty weird. Let me look. He has a little bow on his head. He might be a girl, but we call him because he is Ducky.
Ducky the Duck Boy.
Ducky the Duck Boy. All right, everybody, let's do this. If you enjoy, subscribe, like the video. Check out our brand new travel channel. If
Oh,
you
yes,
like
please.
geography videos that we do on this channel, you'll like our vlogs too. It's like us doing the videos we react to rather than, like reacting to them.
Yeah,
Much
and,
cooler.
We already have a Poland and a Las Vegas vlog up. More coming every week, and
Ew.
that's where we're going to eventually post our Philippines travel vlogs once we
Heck
go
yeah.
there. So check that out. Subscribe. Be ready for those.
All right, let's do this. Mark Weenies, what do you got?
Just call him a weenie.
Oh, no.
Anton Diaz.
This is Anton, and
Anton,
we
my
are
boy.
in Manila, in the heart of Manila, in Quiapo, and we came here to eat Filipino street food. So we're gonna show you some of the most iconic Filipino street foods right in Quiapo Market.
All right, Mark.
Here's some jeepneys.
Why aren't they playing SB19 as the background music?
They should be.
Whoa,
Along
whoa,
with the
whoa,
Quiapo
whoa,
church
whoa.
You can visit.
Do they eat
You
those
can come here
candles?
for a really
Think so.
interesting, unique market in Manila. There's lots of street food there.
That's poppin'.
It's like a flea
Prostate
market, no? A
problems,
flea
that's
market
not
where you
good.
can buy all sorts of things, and even just walking around here and just observing the culture is very fascinating. So packed, and there's so much going on. There's fruit. There's a lot of fresh ingredients.
That
as
person's
well.
staring him
But then
down.
I'm also seeing a lot of dried fish.
He thinks
a lot
he's
of
talking
street food
about him.
snacks, full of everything you can imagine, and lots of street food tucked in every corner. Oh, look at all these dried fish.
I love HK.
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Tangon, Yuan.
Tangon. Yes, please. It's called tangon.
With egg.
So tangon. The first street food we're gonna try is
Ooh.
they have a number of different noodle
So different than,
dishes,
like,
and I think this one is
U.S.
monkey
street
noodles.
food. You
Yeah.
never get like a stew or a soup like that.
I'm not sure what else, but some spices, and it's made into kind of a soupy dish.
This is
They're like
What are those?
those like glass noodles.
They look like-
What is the name of this dish?
sotanghon
Sotanghon.
soup.
It's
So it's a
there's-
glass noodle with egg, and then
I just had those
palabok,
last night.
One of the popular
It was
Filipino
Japanese burr though.
pancit.
We just
Yeah.
got some front row seats. Awesome. Chef's table, yes. Okay. There's an egg in here. There's the mung bean noodles. There are long beans.
60
There's
cents.
shallots. Oh, and there's some bits of meat in here too, Anton. Oh, it's hot. Mmm. Oh yeah. It's a little bit salty and a little
And there's
bit
just a whole egg.
kind of like oily. The broth is kind of oily, but then those noodles, they just kind of slide right down. You barely even
Slide
chew them
right
and they just
down.
Slide. I'm gonna dig into this egg.
They're kind of weird, the glass noodles.
Oh yeah, an egg makes everything better.
Like yesterday, you could just literally just they just go right down.
Oh yeah. You cannot eat this fast because it's so hot.
Mark,
Oh,
take
that
your
yolk is
time,
on
bro.
fire. So now you can do some seasoning. So I'm gonna squeeze in a calamansi, give it a little bit of a citrusiness to it, and then also, oh, this is like fish sauce.
Fish though.
Add in a little bit of fish sauce. Sprinkle in some pepper.
That wasn't much of a sprinkle, Mark.
Mark does everything to the extreme. He's
This is
phrase
really a
guy.
slurping. Oh, that almost slurped right out of my mouth. This is really a dish you've got to slurp.
Probably be
But
easier to
giving
eat with a fork with those
some
big
rice cakes,
noodles.
and these are like, I think they're steamed rice cakes. You break a piece of this, and they said that it should be eaten along with the soup. It's a little bit sweet and very, very spongy. And a little bit
Soak
sour
up all
as well.
that flavor.
This little street food stall is so tight that we had to set up the camera across the food from us. So then Anton and I got front row. These are the best seats in the whole street food stall. And we just finished with our bowl of the glass noodles, and now we've got another dish.
Yeah.
What's this dish
This
called?
is palabok.
Palabok.
Yeah. And
Oh.
Have the Jollibee verb.
Yeah. Looks much different than the verb we have.
Much different.
top with,
The sauce on the Jollibee version was almost gelatinous.
Yeah, and it was all just like in a mass.
Yeah.
Chicharron, okay.
Before you eat it, you have to,
Squeeze on some calamansi?
of course.
Of course.
Yeah. Then you also eat it with puto,
Okay.
the rice cake.
Oh, this is a great atmosphere. Awesome place.
There's just people watching in
And
the
then
back.
the key to this dish is you've got to fully mix it all with the sauce, with the noodles, with all those toppings.
Yeah, mix it.
Mix, mix.
Chicharron in
Is
there.
that halo
And there's
halo?
minced
I think
meat,
so.
think, in here as well.
Yeah. And tinapa,
The
which
only
is fish.
thing that we
Oh,
can
and fish
never
also.
fucking get.
And tofu. So there's a lot of ingredients in this little plate of food. You got to eat it fast before it all slides off your fork.
Oh, man. It's so good. It's
Oh,
actually my favorite.
that's awesome, man. It's kind of like goopy. But then
Is it
you've got-
goopy?
What I can really taste is the fried garlic in there. The fried garlic is really nice in there.
Fried garlic.
And it's like goopy and sticky, and this is just a wonderful street food, Filipino street food.
We tasted shrimp in ours.
Yeah. There were those little tiny baby shrimpers.
Salamat.
Jollibee murdered those baby shrimp to eat
Okay,
in
that was
Palabok. That's
absolutely
so messed
awesome.
up.
The
Jollibee.
bee
And
himself
you
just went and
cannot
speared a
get
ton of
better street
shrimp.
food
Oh.
environment than that.
It's so hard to go to a street market and like just pick random things. Like you just
Yeah.
see all this food and you're like,
This is a market
And
where
then to
you
pick
can
one.
come to really get a feel of the real Manila. It really feels like you're in the heart of Manila here. The action, there's so many things for sale, and people are really friendly
That guy
at this
behind
market as well.
him.
Hello. Hello. It's a great place when you're in Manila. This is a place you want to come explore if you want to really feel the
Whoa.
culture
Oh,
of
man,
Manila.
that's packed.
It's very busy today.
Jollibee.
Jollibee.
Every day? Oh, okay. It's like this every day.
That bee's just saying, why eat outside when you can eat inside of my store?
And I then will
Superhuman
eat you.
All right, we made it through that intersection.
Everyone was staring at him in the back there.
Itinaas na namin sa Panginoon.
One of the iconic places here is the Quiapo Church.
Okay, and we're standing right next to Quiapo Church right now.
Yes, and it's home to the
there's
Black
Jo-
Nazarene, which is very miraculous.
Wonder how many are around that
People
place.
believe if you pray to,
Gotta
if
be
you
a
have
lot.
devotion to the Black
It's
Nazarene,
coming as like McDonald's
brings
is
miracles in your life.
to us.
Wow, that's awesome.
buhos para sa inyo at para sa lahat sa ikapagpapatawad ng mga kasalanan.
When we were growing up as a child, so fishball carts.
Are they all fish balls or are there chicken
No,
balls
this
as
is
well?
fishball, squid ball, and what you call kikiam, like
Oh.
a Chinese.
All mixed.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you just get.
We're standing right in front of the church, so it's a little loud. I hope you can hear me. And so, Anton, you just grab a stick yourself. You grab a skewer, and then you just poke whatever you want.
Yes, but you get the toasted ones. Usually
Oh, okay.
the brown ones.
You want the brown ones because those are more crispy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
In a sense.
So you then just choose as many as you want
Choose as
on a
many-
stick.
Yeah. You can
And then
put it here. Yeah.
you just choose as many as you want on a stick, and then you add the sauce.
Yes.
Okay.
You can,
Now?
now it's modern. You have to put it. You can put it in a cup.
Oh, it's a me, Mario.
Ng mga apostol at ng lahat
Oh, you go.
ng mga
Oh, they have a fork here to push it on.
namuhay dito sa daigdig
Yeah.
ng kalugod sa
That's awesome. Come on.
makapangyarihan.
Alright. Then you stick it in the cup?
Yeah, you put it in the cup, and then you put.
And then you move over to the sauce station where you
Sauce
add in your own
bar.
sauce into the cup.
Yeah, Filipino food is known for sauces.
And lots of vinegar as well,
Lots of
yeah?
vinegar, lots of sauce. So you
Yeah.
can add, you know, with onions, with chili. Yeah.
Cool.
And so you usually have a cup so that people don't double dip. So you create your own sauce.
I think this is my favorite sauce here. And you take the spoon?
Sa kasalanan at ilayo sa
Ano yung
lahat
pangalawa,
ng
kuya?
kapahamakan, samantalang aming
Yung
pinanamikan.
isa.
Iyo ang kaharian at ang kapangyarihan.
Oh yeah, that looks good. Do I need more or is that
Yeah,
good?
just put more.
Panginoong Jesucristo,
Add
sinabi
some more
mo sa
vinegar.
iyong mga apostol,
Alright, and then-
kapayapaan ang iniiwan ko
And
sa
add some more
inyo.
sauce?
Ang aking
Yeah, this is,
kapayapaan ang
sweet.
ibinibigay ko sa inyo.
I'll just go with vinegar.
This'll be us.
Let it
Yeah.
absorb all of
Except
that
we won't have
vinegar and
anybody
those
to tell us what to
onions
do.
And those chilies. Grab some of those chilies. All right, I got 3 different types of.
We'll be so
fish balls here.
confused.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh, it's still pretty hot. It kind of has.
Mark's
gooey
having a hard
texture.
time with the
Vinegar mix
hotness.
Is what really makes it good.
All right, back to Marcus. He is eating all the yummies foods and is eating them too early and burning his mouth.
Yes.
That sounds like me.
Oh, it's still pretty hot. It kind of has a
Oh, that's
gooey
hot.
texture. The vinegar mix is what really makes it good. The vinegar and those onions and chilies. Oh, look at that bite.
Oh, look at that bite.
They're like hearty fish balls.
This is our childhood favorite. Brings back childhood memories. You know,
And
having mass and then after
Okay.
mass, yeah.
And I love the culture of just standing here around the cart eating. It's so atmospheric and so much fun. Anton was just talking to the owner of this street food stall, and he actually said that they are chicken balls.
Yeah,
So-
because they like it bigger, and
Ah,
it's
so
2
they-
pesos usually.
2 pesos per ball
per
that we
ball,
just
yeah.
ate. Okay.
So it's more profitable. And it's
Ah,
The
okay.
fish balls are smaller and like 1 peso or less.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so they're
2
actually chicken balls
pesos?
here.
What a
And then right
rip-off.
next door
What
to
a
the chicken
rip-off.
ball
That's
stand
more than
is a dried squid
1
stand.
peso.
Yeah.
And this looks delicious. I smelled it, and I knew that's
Oh
what we
man,
were
that is
eating next.
loaded.
These are just the squid bodies.
Oh.
And then I'm also gonna get
Dried squid. Oh.
and those are the squid heads.
With heads
So
and
those are
bodies.
just
All
gonna-
right.
A grill. Those are gonna toast over the hot coals really fast.
Would that just taste like just super oceany kind of?
Possibly.
Can't
yeah.
imagine.
Go ahead. Go
'Cause I've had fried squid before and it kind of just tasted oceany.
Tastes so good.
Probably pretty crunchy
You
or
need to get a lot of
dry
onions on
too.
there.
Is it like
Is it
the
onions or
fish
shallots?
chips, the shrimp chips?
Maybe.
And what you can do is you can try
But
to
instead of it,
scoop up
the
as much
flavoring is
onions and
the
chilies and
actual
vinegar as
thing.
you can on top of your squid. All right, man.
All right.
It's a lot of onions.
I like this scene of him eating.
I was trying not to do that. They're really tight. They're really tight on the skewer. So if you pull too hard, all the onions come flying off.
That's what happens.
Oh, that's amazing though. Oh, that's delicious. It's like, yeah, it's salty dried squid. Has a little bit of a crispiness to it.
Huh.
And then, hello.
Hi.
But I love it with that vinegar.
Hi.
That's delicious.
Oh, wow, he really.
Probably poked his cheek around
You
that
gotta
one.
start going from the side, Mark.
You have to go because of the
Oh,
mass. You have to dip this.
okay. What's your name?
You want to try?
Gotcha.
No, you can eat.
But this is yours.
You can have it.
No, just
Nakabili kayo.
Anok.
Ano? Patrick.
My name is Mark.
Patrick.
Patrick. Nice to meet you.
And they later became SB20, the follow-up group to SB19.
Oh my gosh, they're
Quiapo
future
Market,
pea
there's two
poppers.
sides, right?
Yeah.
One is by the church, surrounding the church.
Yes.
Gosh, there's
Jollibee.
literally Jollibees everywhere.
Around here.
So we just crossed over the street.
Kwek, kwek.
Ito.
Balut. Ah, sir, kuya. Penny balut, sir. Dalawa? Sa'yo, kuya. Penny balot. Kuya, harina.
Harina.
Ayan, yung harina. Kuya.
Tapos ano eh, bakit food color?
What the?
Oh, so you pick and choose? Oh, you get bowls.
For the
These are very small birds.
Saka, ilang day old?
You thought it was a tangerine, but no.
Klase lang?
It's
It's a
an egg.
fried egg, baby.
Paano kinakain yan?
Lahat, kuya, lahat.
Just chuck that one off. Oh,
We are
she's
at the next
frying
street
it
food
up.
stall, and here we're gonna eat Kwek, which it's one of the most famous of all Filipino street foods.
Yeah. It's quail egg with flour and food color.
The Kwek is ready.
Never had a quail egg before.
Thank you.
Me neither.
And then you
How much
add
different
your
does
own
it taste
sauce.
than a
Thank you.
chicken egg?
These are one-day-old
think
chickens.
I've only had chicken
and she
eggs.
deep fried them, and then she put it on top of our Kwek, which are the quail eggs
Eggs with flour.
with flour batter deep fried around it. And so then you move over here to the
Condiment,
sauce
yeah.
condiment
Sauce.
station. Got to go in for some onions. And also a lot of that chili. Oh yeah, one-day-old with some good chili on it.
That's a
And
lot
then
of
I think I'll
chili.
just go straight for the vinegar
Gotta go
next.
hard with the chilies.
You can never have too much vinegar on a one-day-old.
One bite lang ate, di ba?
20
kuya,
cents.
penny balot.
Eee.
Ate, paano kinakain to? One bite lang. Lahat.
Ah, sa'yo,
One bite?
kuya, penoy.
Okay,
Oh,
it's so good. It's bony. It's crispy.
Did you say bony?
Like meaty. It's rubbery. And next up for the Kwek, which are
those are
quail
some
eggs
interesting
in the
ways to
batter.
describe it.
You just said a lot of like everything that's in a.
Yeah.
Ah, sa'yo, kuya,
like
penny
chicken.
balot. Sa'yo, kuya.
It's beaky?
Oh, yeah.
Penny balot.
Oh.
That is a big mouthful. But you've got the really creamy egg yolk in the center. And then it's like crispy and very fluffy batter on the outside. All right, so we are moving on to the next street food.
Dang it, I thought there'd be a Jollibee on every shot.
Yeah, come on.
Fish on a stick.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, wait for it.
Dang nabbit Jollibee. I saw some streets you missed.
Basketball is the favorite sport in the Philippines. So you'll just walk around and in the neighborhoods and basically in any spare place throughout Manila, you'll see little basketball courts. So this is just in the neighborhood. What's up, man? Hi.
Brother.
Watch out.
Brother.
Watch out, watch out.
Good guy, Mark, saving him from getting ran over by a car.
Heck yeah, Mark. Oh no.
Balut.
The infamous.
These are duck eggs, right?
What is Mark Weins gonna think of Balut?
Anton and
You
I
will
still have
probably
not
love
eaten
it.
the most famous, or maybe it's the most infamous Filipino street food, and that is balut.
McDonald's, Jollibee, why didn't you
Yeah.
get that corner?
A duck egg, which is partly fertilized. It's an embryo.
Yeah, and usually it's 16, 18 days.
Oh, okay.
This one are 18-day old.
Okay, so they have different stages of the duck egg. You can get one that's 8 days, or you can get one that's 12 days, or 16 days.
18
days.
days.
So you said these are 18 days?
Yeah, if it's 18 days, just imagine you would see the chicken developed already. In a
More
sense.
developed chicken.
Yeah, with beak. More developed
with
duck.
feathers
yeah.
and okay.
More developed duck, sorry.
Okay, so he said he has 18-day-old balut, and that's what we're ordering right now.
Whoa.
Here's the balut. Oh, it's nice.
3
and hot.
cents did
This
that
is a
say?
steamer, so the eggs are kept.
Or was
nice
it
and
supposed to be
hot.
30?
And
Because
this
it was
is a pretty
he put
good-sized egg.
.030.
That's a fistful.
Maybe he
and
meant
it's very
30.
nice and warm.
Make more sense than 3 cents.
Yeah, that'd be very cheap.
Matulis.
Crack this side. This one, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
the pointed one.
Oh, the pointed goes down.
No.
It's pretty even. Oh, this
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
pointed
This
side.
one is pretty even. but they
That
don't-
guy's just there trying to get his
Okay, so then you crack
salt
it
and sauce.
and then kind of peel back a little bit of that. There should be some soup in here, right?
This is a really old one.
One of the best things about eating balut in the Philippines
Oh.
is that there are many different components all in a single shell. So first you've got to drink the soup. There's some natural juices and
A lot of
soup inside
commenters
of the shell, so you drink that first.
Have said that just drink it and then they don't eat the embryo. A
that's
lot of people
delicious.
said they do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's just like, that's
A lot of
just like
people- there's a lot of
concentrated chicken soup.
Yeah, it's
Discrepancy in the comments about balut. Some people
That's
say
like
they
the
love it.
purest-
Some people
the
that say
purest
they
of
don't
all
like
chicken
it. They
soup.
can't
There's
stand
no
it.
added anything. It's just straight from the shell. Oh yeah, you can now see, you can start to see the embryo
Oh
in there.
my.
The hairs.
Oh, the hairs. Oh, some juices. All right, there we go. Yeah, you can see those feathers.
Oh.
All right, Mark.
You can definitely see those feathers now. Okay, I'm gonna add some salt
Yes.
and vinegar.
Mark, you
Chili
don't need
vinegar.
any
Okay,
salt.
I'm gonna season my balut next. So add a little bit of salt.
A little bit.
Add a little bit of salt
Pretty
on
big
there. And then
salt
also I want to get
chunks.
some chili vinegar, which is my,
Yes.
this is my seasoning, my condiment of choice in the Philippines. Oh yeah, season that with some good vinegar.
Oh gosh.
You can
All right.
definitely see all of the feathers
Oh.
on this balut. That is 18 days old. Okay, I'm gonna go in for the chick since it's on the top
So when
here.
do they hatch?
Oh, I think that is a chicken foot right there. You see that?
Yeah.
All right. Whoa. Those are definitely feathers. But they are kind of like slimy feathers
They're definitely
with a very strong
They're slimy
poultry
feathers.
flavor.
He's not
very
making this
strong,
better.
like, duck. Actually, I taste more of a chicken flavor than a duck flavor.
That's the best part.
That's a giant yolk. Wow.
Ah, that's so yummy.
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah.
Anton, check that out,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Very good. Okay.
Oh, that yolk is gigantic. I think I'm gonna add a little more of the chili vinegar on this bite. You can never have enough chili vinegar in the Philippines. When you're eating Filipino street food,
Unless if
that
you're not
is
that great with
one of the
spice, then you
ultimate
probably
flavors.
can have enough.
I don't even know how much I like vinegar. It's such a strong flavor.
It is very strong.
Oh yeah,
That's the best part.
that is awesome. Oh, it's just like so creamy, but it tastes almost like it's whipped a little bit. Really creamy and fluffy. And then at the bottom of your balut, you have this like rock hard. What is it?
It's the white part.
That's the white that's undeveloped.
Yeah.
It's the white part of the egg that is undeveloped and it's like rock hard, so you don't eat that. That was delicious.
Good to know. We would have tried to bite into that.
Oh, go tooth.
I'm not saying that balut is something I would crave all the time, but I think it's actually tastes pretty good, and it is quite fun to eat as well. It's like the ultimate hard-boiled duck egg that you could possibly have. Within a shell, you have all the different components and all the different textures
makes
and
him-
tastes.
it makes you
and
feel
it's
like
so
a predator.
pure. You know, it's all just in a single shell. When you come to the
Connects with your
Philippines, balut
inner
is something.
Animal.
If you
Yeah.
are up for an adventure, you gotta try balut. And yeah, I think it's pretty delicious actually.
I think we're
We
gonna
have
go
come
for
to
the
end of this
balut
Filipino
that
street
is
food
like
tour
not
in
18 days.
Quiapo, Manila.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go check out Anton.
Yeah,
He's Our Awesome Planet.
Yeah,
He has
in
a blog.
YouTube, our Awesome Planet Originals. Yeah.
And I'll leave his links in the description box below. He's also making videos on YouTube and Facebook. And he's just a cool guy.
Yes.
And we've been great eating friends for many years now.
many years.
So I want to
And-
say a big thanks to you to Anton for taking me around.
All right.
Thank you, Mark, for
Well,
being
Man.
really
We got some
cool
Filipino
about eating all
foods.
the street food.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes,
Yes,
we
it is.
did.
And thank
we
you.
got to see some very, very far in development balut.
Yeah, that one had some. It had some feathers.
Yeah, we really got to see it full on with Mark Weins here. We got some other street foods. We got to see non-Jollibee palabok.
Yes, it looks much different than the one we got.
Much different. I'd be very curious to try that.
Yes, we got to see Kwek again, and then some other, like the stew he had with the glass noodles and stuff like that. And I mean, to people who have literally no street food available to them from their original, like back where we used to live, literally no street food available. This is so out there to us.
Yeah.
So it's like just seeing anything is like, oh wow, interesting.
Ooh, the food on the street. But the Jollibee was always lurking in the background. It was like, you could eat at me.
You can have my massive bucket of chicken. Chicken joy. Chicken joy. Do you want hello? Just kidding, you can't get it. But you can get ube pie.
Yes, chicky. Yeah, that is what Jollibee says. Both times we've gone to Jollibee, we were assaulted by the Jollibee himself, trying to shove fried chicken legs down our throats. It was really traumatic, but we still ate it.
Yeah, so unfortunately we won't be going in there anymore until we inevitably see one, and then we're forced to walk in as the bee hypnotizes. I just realized something. Ducky was watching this whole thing. He must be scarred.
Oh my god, he just witnessed baby ducks get eaten.
Are you okay, Ducky?
I'm not gonna sleep well tonight.
Oh no, Ducky. Well, hopefully you'll sleep better than last night, because you were hanging from the ceiling.
Ducky, I'm sorry. You guys, apologize to Ducky for Balut right now.
Oh, thanks for apologizing.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. Check out the travel channel if you want to see us do some traveling. We eat food. We've been trying a lot of Georgian food, which is pretty different for us. We've never had any type of food, especially stuff like this far east that's actually authentic, not like the Americanized version. And more Filipino videos on this channel coming soon as well.
Oh yes, so be excited. Make sure to subscribe. You know, we'll be bringing the content.
Yeah. So see you in the next one. See you later. Bye. Remember this face.
The duck. He will haunt your dreams.
Don't eat my children.